Hi, I'm Merrill, and we're 3 boys, and we're gonna find out if we have autism.
We all use he, him pronouns.
We all use he, him. We have a quiz, as you can see here, the Aspie quiz.
Together, collectively, between all 3 of us, we're gonna have to agree on all 119 questions, and then we're gonna figure out as a group if we have autism.
Yeah, group autism.
Group autism.
Grouptism.
Yep. Autism.
Can you say autism on YouTube, actually?
I actually think they might not like it.
Can we beep it out?
Okay, well, let's just fucking go. Let's see the test.
First question, do you have a problem filling out forms?
No.
Never really.
I'm always filling out forms.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, next question.
Do you realize hours later that somebody you have a romantic interest for actually showed interest for you and then feel bad the missed opportunity was to connect? Well, for me, well, you 2 are in relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I go 1.
Okay.
Because also, we're all handsome guys here.
That's true.
Yeah, and that's what the question's
Do you
about.
feel you have to be on guard even with your friends, with you 2?
Well, I'm always on guard, okay?
Hey, call me a fencer, because I'm always on guard.
I'm always on guard. Just like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Do you fail to understand pop culture things like being in style or why people jump onto the latest trend?
No, I'm always in style.
That's not true though. You're late to a lot of stuff.
I'm not late to a lot
You're
of
getting old.
And if we're
You're
talking
getting up
about
there.
being late to stuff,
Yeah, you 2.
so
collectively we gotta do a 1.
At least
Alright,
a 1.
okay,
It
at
cannot
least a
be
1,
a
at least
0.
a 1.
Yeah.
Do you pace? Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
We pace.
Do you like to?
Like to have small talk before getting on the important topics in a conversation. I don't think I've had an important conversation in like 5 years.
I think we only have small talk.
Yeah, we might only have small talk.
Do you like to create routines for things you figured out so you don't have to figure it out again?
You got any routines?
I shave.
Wank at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Every day.
Wank,
9
shave.
a.m. jerk
That's
off.
like the order. It's like
Wank, shave,
shit,
wank.
shower.
Wank, yeah, wank
Wank
again.
again.
Shower.
So what I'm hearing
it's
is
strong
routine.
too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you prefer to learn the Do you care to learn the character of a potential romantic partner through observation rather than conversation?
Do you like to stalk?
Yeah,
people?
are you stalker or no?
Let's do a 1 for the stalking question.
Let's calm that down a little
You know, I don't stalk, but I like to follow. It's just.
Do you tend to look a lot at people you like and little or not at all?
That's a lot of stalking-related questions.
Actually, I feel like if I dislike a person, I'm going to stare at them, especially. Yeah. What about you guys?
I like to look at people I like, but not necessarily more. So I'd be.
I try
down
not
for
to look at anyone ever.
So I think that's a 0, and I think you might be autistic, Brian.
Wait, before we continue, are either of you? I'm not diagnosed autistic.
Nope.
I'm also not diagnosed to be autistic. Diagnosed.
Okay.
We're soon to be diagnosed with something.
All right. This is a doctor on the other side of the computer figuring this out.
Yeah, Dr. Aspie. Do you tend to shut down or have a meltdown when stressed or overwhelmed?
Not really. I don't get stressed.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't melt. What is
What
that?
did you just take out?
I have Claritin here. It's children's Claritin. I'm gonna pop some pills while we're.
Okay,
You
I'll take over.
All right, cool.
Do you usually find faults with opinions that you don't share? What does that mean?
It's like you can't accept that someone has a different opinion than yours.
Well, there's nobody that has different opinions from us, so.
Yeah, we all. What about challengers? You want to bring that up right now? On camera?
I don't think Challengers is a very good movie.
Oh my!
I'm popping pills that taste like weed right now.
Yo, put that on a shirt.
Yeah,
put
but
that on a
yeah.
shirt, internet. Poppingpills.com. All right. Do you tend to say things that are considered socially inappropriate when you're tired, frustrated, or when you act naturally?
Yes.
Yes, that's for sure.
Do you have an urge to jump over things?
Yes, if I
Yeah,
see something I can jump over,
I'm jumping over
going
that shit.
Do you expect to express feelings in ways that baffle others?
I don't express my feelings.
I'm never baffling.
Yeah, so let's move on. Do you have imaginary friends?
Imaginary relationships? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you find it easy to estimate the age of people?
You should never estimate the age of a woman, so no.
Well, but then you can estimate the age.
The name.
Of,
I estimate
you can
names.
estimate
all the time.
you can estimate the age of men and other genders. So that's a 1.
How many other genders do you think there are now?
Like 40 probably is my guess.
List them off. List
Like
them off.
around 40?
List them off. 1 through 40.
All right, 1 through 40.
Well, some of them
right
are. Let's move on. Do you enjoy traditional dating?
What are we classifying as traditional dating?
Man and woman.
You gay or not?
Traditional dating.
Sure.
Yeah. Do you enjoy spinning in circles? Do others often misunderstand you?
Well, we're low-key the most misunderstood group on YouTube, so yeah, definitely.
Do you find it
That automatically should give you an autism diagnosis.
I did it. Do you find it natural to wave or say hi when you meet people?
No.
You don't say hi when you meet somebody?
I don't meet people.
Okay, we'll do one then. Do you have to keep an eye out to stop people from taking advantage of you?
Yes.
Merrill
Yes.
does.
do you have a good sense of time? Absolutely.
I have a great sense of time, though.
So let's go one.
One.
Have you been accused of staring?
I haven't been caught.
Actually, good point. I haven't been
I've
caught.
never been accused.
No.
No, people
I don't look at people.
No, I move quick. Do you tend to interpret things literally? No.
No.
Kind of live off in fantasy land.
What's it like? What's the weather over in Fantasyland?
It's raining. It's cloudy. With a chance of meatballs.
Do you prefer to construct your own set of spiritual beliefs rather than following existing religions or belief systems? Well, we're all Catholics.
Yeah,
so I think
really
that's gonna
devout
have
Catholic.
something,
I
yeah.
actually was. I was recently talking to a Protestant, and I was just shocked.
I think I'm pagan now.
Yeah. So.
Isn't that that's
No.
the Tyler Creator lyric?
Yeah.
I'm pagan now.
I think I'm pagan
I'm
now.
pagan now.
I like big things. Yeah. 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 Do you need a lot of motivation to do things?
Yes. Yes, we do.
Do you have an urge to observe the habits of humans and
There's a lot of
animals?
stalking questions here.
What? Do a 1, because I've never felt that ever before.
Okay. Do you feel that you are very special or yeah, we're special.
Sure, yeah, we're all special.
Yeah.
That's what Brian's mom told us before we
In our
filmed
own
this.
little way.
Yeah, before she gave us the $5 for hanging out with them. Classic joke.
Only 5? Damn, you guys are cheap.
And you're a millennial.
Yeah. Do
I'm
you
not a millennial.
Do you have problems finding your way to new places? Yeah, low key.
I never have a problem finding my way to a new bag, though.
The other day, I went to go see some stupid Shakespeare play, and I walked into theater, and I literally walked around for like 15 minutes, because there was a desk of people too, and I was like, that could be for something else.
That could be anything.
It wasn't.
That could be anything.
Your hands are really warm, by the way.
You know?
find it easier to understand and communicate with odd and unusual people than ordinary people?
Okay, actually, going to a liberal arts college, yes, because they're the ones who I don't care what they think about me.
That's fair.
Ooh, okay, we go hard.
Can things that might seem meaningless to others make sense to you? Like what? I mean, I
Like
think
Fantasyland?
I think that can make sense for everybody because I find Magic the Gathering meaningless.
And that means everything to me.
and that's your entire world.
That means everything.
so-
And we play League of Legends.
and I think that's also meaningless.
And Ryan has
I read books.
Yeah,
I watch films.
feminism.
I write poems.
All of
I
Modern
study
Family, like,
women,
3
I do
times.
HBO Girls.
I've seen all of HBO's Girls. Do you get confused by several verbal instructions at the same time?
Hit the gritty.
On the ground.
Hit the gritty.
On the ground.
Do it.
On the ground.
Spin around.
On the ground.
Throw it back.
Throw it. Okay, he's actually pretty good at that.
All right, never mind.
He's pretty
2.
good. Let's do one. Let's do 2, I guess. Who cares? Do you have trouble reading clocks?
No.
No.
I'm smart. You just like being hugged when you haven't asked for it. I don't think I've ever asked for a hug before. Wow, this is the thumbnail.
Are you enjoying this?
This is the thumbnail for our video. Do we have autism?
Did you enjoy that?
Do it again.
But now you asked for it.
Yeah, I was
Ooh.
trying.
Now you
I
asked
was
for
getting
it.
yeah.
Now you asked for it.
No, I didn't mind that.
All right.
What about you though? You do. You do hate being hugged.
I didn't mind that.
Merrill
Well,
likes
because
being
you were
touched.
I
ready.
think I've grown. I think I've
think
grown
you've
as a
mat-
person.
Is there an interruption? If there is an interruption, can you quickly return to what you were doing before? Depends on what I was doing before. Wanking?
Yeah,
of course.
Wanking?
Wanking.
There's a super fairly conventional one.
No, dude, we're
underground, bro.
Underground.
We're
People
underground,
don't get
bro.
us. Do you feel irritated when one person disagrees with everyone else in a group's beliefs?
No, we would never have differences.
We argue about.
Show me a 2.
We have never not.
We have never not agreed on
We
something.
have never agreed.
Do you tend to wander off the topic when having a conversation? That's also
Yeah,
true.
me too.
Yeah.
Next question. Do you have unusual sexual preferences? Moving on.
Yeah.
Do you practice what you want to say in conversations? Well, Merrill recites like his whole day in the mirror in the morning. So.
Yes. So at least one.
Can you notice odors that other people don't seem to notice?
You
Yeah.
sniffing people a lot?
No, but people be stinking.
That's true.
I have long COVID, so I can't smell.
Always go long COVID.
Yeah, I beat long COVID, so I don't have to.
Yeah. I don't find myself sniffing people often.
Well, it's
I
not
don't.
people, it's odors.
It's just like nosing.
Odors are an overall.
One of my friends the other day randomly was like, "When does COVID becomes long COVID?" Like,
what was the answer?
When you listen to music, can you get so caught up in it that you don't notice anything else? So, fun story, I once missed 2 exit mergers because I was listening to Redbone by Childish Gambino, and I was so ingrained in Redbone that I missed 2 exits.
Stay woke.
Oh, we talking about D.
I was
The next line!
I was driving a bunch of people from my class the other day, and I was listening to Young Thug, and I missed an exit.
Exactly!
And I was like, damn, I hope no one notices, and they all noticed.
Remember that time I almost hit 2 small children?
Are you good at
2.
interpreting facial expressions? Merrill, what face am I making?
The sexy
I just
face.
saw the booger run out of you. Have others told you that you have an old prostate or gate? What the hell? No, I don't have an odd prostate. I got a normal prostate.
Completely incorrect.
In conversation, do you tend to focus on your own thoughts rather than what your listener might be thinking?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you have a fascination for slowly flowing water?
Of course.
I've never thought about that
2.
ever. Okay.
I won.
Okay.
Because I sort of do.
Do you have an obsessive attachment to
animate
animate objects?
objects?
What is animate objects?
Like a creature?
Like
like a creature?
Like my dog?
Do you like creatures?
And like my creature?
Do you like to protect people you're attached to even if they didn't ask for it? I always fight for my brother. What did you say about my brother? We're
Are you
not
asexual?
Asexual?
We
You're
are.
3 sexual men.
Do you find it hard to tell the age of people?
I don't do that.
I don't give a
That's a
shit.
1, 2. Do you tend to get so absorbed by your special interests that you forget or ignore everything else?
I mean,
What's my
your
special
brother.
interest?
Your gay cards.
Yeah, your brother last night. You were playing cards and you forgot.
Your brother last night. Merrill was with your brother last night.
Your
Do you have a good
brother.
sense of how much pressure to apply when doing things with you? Like wanking?
Like wanking?
Like wanking?
Dude, all these questions are just stalking or wanking.
Yes, I'm good at wanking. Do you have one special talent that you have emphasized and worked on, like wanking?
Like wanking?
Like wanking.
Is it
like
difficult to
wanking.
pass on messages correctly like wanking?
That doesn't work. You killed it. Do you tend to play the same tune many times in a row? What does
Yes.
that mean?
Do
Like
you
the
listen to
same.
Young Thug a lot in a row?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Are you often delighted by small things like colors and soap bubbles? Yeah, sure.
Sure.
You know, you gotta find the joy in the little thing. Oh, what does this mean?
50%?
We have a 50%.
We're 50%
autistic.
Wow.
Oh.
Wait, that means like 1.5 of us is autistic.
That makes a lot of sense. 1.5 right here.
Wait.
Or maybe 1 2/4.
Okay, I like that better.
Yo, comment down below if you're autistic.
So yeah, here is all 3 of our autism stats together.
If you liked this one, you should watch 3 Men and a Baby. That video is funny. This has been
Yeah,
Plonk.
like and comment if you have autism and what it means to you. And comment which one of us you think has the most out of all of us.
comment your score on the Aspie quiz.
True, we'll link it down below.
We're not gonna do that.
We're not gonna do that.
Um,
Send this to your mom.